Alright, that's it for the Hack Team anthem. I know it was fucking loud, but I'm always playing anthems at full volume.
Broadcast is starting now, so I clicked confirm immediately. So let's check that we are synchronized. Yes?
Yep. Just give me a second. I'm going to load. And
I am now on before first discard of Chicha in Tonikyoku, and he just got
Rick discarded the
Robin. Now Robin, P, Suso, Ton. Okay.
We are synchronized. And yeah, the avatars. This is Sandwich.
So Rick decided to break up his Kanchan immediately. I have no idea why he's doing it. Maybe he's going for Chitoi. Marisa has good Pinfu base. Meido's hand is slow, but he can do. He has Sha pair, and Sandwich hand is also decent. Doraichi possibility for Sanshoku 567. I have no idea what Rigged is doing. I guess this is going to be a shortcut, or maybe he can pull off the legendary Suanko Yakuman.
Well, it's not that legendary, it's the easiest Yakuman out there.
Yeah, but like, it's still a good feel, right?
I don't really like the fact that you have to Tsumo it. I'm not counting the Tanki variant because it's much less probable.
Yeah, also Marisa is in a very wide Ishanten for Menpintan. Aka. Oh fuck. He has Aka. He has Dora Dora Aka. Okay, yeah, that's basically free Haneman.
So I wonder, what is he going to expand the Ukeire for another Rampin? Or no, it's also
he
for Upin.
Believes in the flow.
Yeah,
no,
he got another Rampin, so it's Tenpai.
Yep.
So is he going to set up for Shanpon? Shanpon for Dora and the final...
No. That's a three-sided way for Dora.
And also Upin.
Dora, Upin, and the last Rampin.
What was this kind of weight called? Because it had a name.
Shampon Ryamen, I think. No. It's Entotsu.
Entotsu.
Yeah, chimney weight. And Rick decided to pawn. I think he's going for Toy Toy.
I think he's going to Tanya.
Yeah, I don't really have a ton of confidence in this hand. At least his Iso is relatively safe now.
Yeah, but will he really discard the Sanso into this Richie?
I think he will. He's crazy like that. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't deal in. And he's standby, waiting for Uman.
Well, I don't think we are. Well, it's going to be Doraichi. Uman is Dora.
Yeah.
But yeah, who in the right mind is going to discard live Uman into Richie and Tenpai?
Also, Meido is standby for Jikaze Sanshoku Chanta.
Solid. But I don't think Rick is going to discard any of his Paman.
Yeah, it's only Yamaichi, and yeah, Sandwich is folding like any reasonable person would. And Marisa Tsumo.
And on the final Rampin, it's Richie, Tsumo, Tanyao, Dora, San.
That's Haneman, right?
I think so. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
So, Sumo Machine.
So yeah, that puts Team Hat in first place, and now it's our dealer turn. There's a solid starting hand with one shoot solid completed, pair of Hatsu, a safe pair of Pei, and one floating Dora. This is decent. Yeah, everybody seems to have pretty decent hand. Oh, is that a double reach? Is it gonna be double reach? Oh yeah.
It is. On the awful wait. Daburichi Doraichi, waiting for Shiman, which is Dora indicator.
Yeah. Yeah, people are going to push against this. Yeah. Rick decided to push because he is.
Yeah, he's not discarding the safe.
He's re-enchanted with decent shape. Oh, holy shit, based.
Ooh, interesting. So, what he's going to discard? The pair of Rianpin or the
He should just, yeah.
Manzu Tatsu? Oh, instead he discarded the more safe Kyuso.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. He just wants to use his 2 Shampoo weights. Rianman weights, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Meido is also attacking, but I don't even know what Yaku he has in mind.
Konisu? Or
yeah,
Chinisu?
Dora 2, I guess.
That might...
You can go... I guess you can go Tanyao.
No, if he will pawn the Dora, that's absolutely possible to have a Mangan Tanyao.
Yeah, but Dora does not seem very likely to come out. Okay, so Rick has taken the Chiten, and he's now he's Tenpai for Gembutsu against Sandwich's double reach.
Mm-hmm.
And Marisa also decided to counterattack. Yeah, he can now pawn Pei, but then he would have to discard the Dora Pa 1. So he decided not to. Okay. Well, he's still in Ishanten.
Mm-hmm.
He's still in Ishanten.
So
Kenshi for Tenpai.
He changed the possible Shanton weight into Kanchan weight.
Yeah, this is quite good defending.
That's why I like having a pair of wind tiles on my hand, especially for Pinfu, because I can easily change my pair later in the game and have 2 safe tiles.
Yeah, Rick hesitated there on the Sun Pin, but...
and Meido had dealt in. Chun Aka! Chun Akaronia. Team
but it was...
Cut. Cut Ron 2.
Alright, so we enter Tosankyoku. Yeah, Dora is Sampin. Nobody really has a special hand.
Well, Rick's hand is solid, but I'll discard Haku from this hand as soon as possible. Or even Ton to...
Yes, Ton... Oh, he has drawn a second Dora. Now this is good. But he decided to discard Chiso, which I think is a bad move.
I would discard Ton ASAP to disrupt Meido's chances at getting Dabaton.
Yes, exactly. There are even players in Pro Leagues who will discard Dabaton over Otakaze. So over Nan or Sha or Pei if it's not their seat wind, to code block the double tone. Yeah, he's wavering again, and he decided to confirm his Dora Toitsu by discarding Riamping. And now he has a pair of Sha, which means he can pawn that for a potentially Mangan.
I've just noticed that I've made a slight mistake in preparing the playmats for this game, and the tip of the hat is slightly invading the Niagara's part of triangle.
Yeah. Okay, so Sandwich and Rick have pawned their Fampai, and now we're advancing.
For some reason, Rick is still keeping that tone. It might become really dangerous later on if Marisa will get to Tenpai.
Rick is a very analog player, you know. He wants to Tsumo a second one, but I think he will discard it now.
Yeah, and that Umandro was really good.
Yes, he's Ishanten now. And so is Sandwich. Marisa is Ryan Shanten for Ton Chanta.
but he would need the ISO, and he is in Furitan for those.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
And Rigged is in Tenpai for ISO, which was discarded already by 2 of the players, and Suso, which are held by...
And Sandwich has also entered Tenpai for Upaso.
And he even has a Kadora. So I don't think... Will he change the weight? No, he doesn't.
Oh yeah, Marisa drew the Dora now and he doesn't want to discard it because it looks quite dangerous. But he is in Tenpai for... Oh yeah, I think Rick is going to bomb this.
Is he going to change? I think he will.
Of course he's going to do this.
I can hear him grinning and laughing like a madman in doing that.
I mean, it's not bad, right? You get a worse weight, but you double the value of the hand.
Yeah,
so
because
it's quite decent.
The increase from 3 to 4 hand is the most important, the most significant.
And is that
another good line of defense from Meido, and
he should change to Nobetan?
Yeah, he did. Well, not only he improved his weight, he only avoided the winning tile of Marisa. And is Marisa going to discard the third Dora? The fourth.
Meido is also Ishanten for Itsu, but he has a pension waiting on Dora, which is no longer in wall, and he dealt in. Okay.
Tanyo Aka. No, it's not Tanyo, it's Hatsu.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, right?
So it was... do I have Whale Dilin? I have, but I think I'd use Hag, Ron... No... Yes? No? Yes.
Continue the onslaught.
Okay, now we enter Tonyon Kyoku. This round is almost over. No Renchan this match yet. And... yeah, Dora is Hatsu. No one has started with it. Yeah, Meido's hand is quite strong. He can go for Pinfu Tanyao.
So now, Rick decided to discard the Ton as soon as possible. But he dealt it after the Ryan pin.
Yeah, that's just flow gathering.
Oh.
Yeah, his hand is very average. There's not really much to say about it.
Meido finally has some good hand.
And Hitsumo Girit, Dora Yakuhai.
I think that was correct choice.
I would have cut Paapin or Yan one and try to stack it. Because the hand is not very good.
I wonder why Meido is...
Yeah, he's keeping a tune for safety.
Yeah, he is.
He's already Ishanten for Menpintan Takame Sanshoku Aka.
Yeah, but I hate this kind of Ryanman setup, because you have Ukair only for 3 tiles.
Yeah, but if you draw the one in the middle, then you get Samenchan. I wonder if he's going to take Chiten if one of his tiles comes out from Marisa.
I don't think he should. He is not the dealer, and he's too far behind to...
Yeah, that is true.
To afford the point loss.
So, Rick, this has now entered an extremely wide Ishanten of the floating type, and Sandwich is now Tenpai for Pinfu, Takame, Tanyao, Sanshoku, but he is Furiten because he discarded E1 earlier, so he's on a 2-1 weight, but he cannot run. I'm not sure if Meido has become Tenpai and Richie.
A correct choice. And on the same tile. So
Yes.
He's waiting for U and Papin.
Yes. He has no chance of Sanshoku anymore, so Richie is definitely a good way to increase. And Rigged decided to push the Aka Uso instead of Chuso, which is safe, which is quite safe because Meido discarded. He did Tedashi Paso on the third turn over an Ipin. So generally, there's the defensive techniques of Suji and Kabe that a lot of people know about. But another very powerful technique is if you think your opponent has a Pinfu type hand or any hand with a Ryanman weight, which you can see that he started by discarding word tiles and then goes from the terminals to the middles. That the tiles that are outside of tiles that are discarded very early are generally also safe. So like if an 8, so if Paso is discarded, that means Paso is obviously Genbutsu, but Chuso also becomes safer. And yeah.
Yeah, but there was also a possibility of Ryan and Uso wait, and I wouldn't discard the Aka anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that the Aka was much more dangerous than the Chuso. So yeah, Sandwich has decided to fold. He broke up his Furiten Pin Futakame Sanshoku. And yeah, there's still a couple tiles remaining in the wall, so Meido might sumo this. And
I don't think so. Sandwich dodged the weight of Meido again, and he's going to discard.
He drew the Papin. Yeah, that was a strong defensive move.
So he's just going to discard Genbutsu and does he have any? No, he didn't.
What the fuck?
He didn't have any safe tile in his hand.
I think that was a defensive misplay. He could have. I think there was something Kappa that he could have played.
He didn't have the time. His timer was running out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate because I think that was definitely an unavoidable loss.
So we have a run from Team Whale.
All right, so we enter the south round with Rick as dealer. It's an uninteresting hand. Marisa has a decent setup for Honitsu with a pair of Chun and lots of man tiles, and he was able to pop this Chun very soon. Yeah, Meido's hand is complete shit. And Sandwich is going Pinfu, I guess. Dora is Pe, which is good for Marisa because he can use it in his Honitsu.
Well, if you get one.
Yeah.
Drawn the...
Yes, he's advancing his Honitsu aggressively.
Oh, it's Ishanten. So I wonder what weight is he going to pick. Is it going to be weight for Tanki Hako or Tanki Nan?
I think the difference between that is very small. It doesn't really matter.
There is though. He could have potential double Nan, which might think other players to... that the Nan is more dangerous. In this case. So I think he had made
What
a
the fuck
choice.
is Rick doing?
Is he really going for Chinitsu?
The answer is yes.
Wow.
Okay. He was Yakunashi Tenpai and now he's
Absolute madman.
Ryan Shanten for Shinitsu Aka? Like what the fuck?
Well, it is Haneman.
Also, Sandwich has Tsumod his second Pei, so he can pawn it for confirmed Mangan.
Or he can just keep it for Menzen hand and get the Ratu pair, which is not that profitable because it will disrupt both his Pinfo and Tanio. So yeah, I would just pawn it at the first possible occasion.
And Meido has decided to go for Hatsunomi, which sounds like a dubious choice in this expensive round.
He's not going to finish this hand. Like, he's too far behind.
Well, Rick was able to advance his hand with also Marisa Senpai for and Ron.
And there is Soreron. Chun Honitsu.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a mistake from Meido to push his Hatsunomi with very bad shape and all those dangerous styles.
It was whale. No, I will use Hat Run.
Meanwhile, Richt has decided to go for another color hand, I suppose, in Manzu this time. Marisa, who is dealer, has a very good Pinfu base hand with, yeah,
It's Syrian Shanten.
yeah, this is quite strong.
He will have a tough choice because he will have to abandon one of his Ishan Tentatsu. And
Yeah.
I always hate doing that.
Yeah, you always get Urame, right? Yeah, you just have to read what's expensive in other players' hands, what's cheap.
And Richt is getting there. He is getting another Manzu.
Hell,
But
wait,
he's
he's Ishanten for Chito, yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
And Meido is Ishanten for Honitsu. Okay, so Marisa has completed one of his Realmen and now has to discard one.
I think he will discard the Manzu one.
Yeah, I think this is a good choice because it confirms Tanyao. But on the other hand, he could also break up his Rochiso because Sozo is expensive in Meido. But
I wonder why didn't Richt pawn the Sunman. I mean, because of it
I
he
think
got
he
Paman.
realizes he realizes he can go for Chitoitsu.
And
And Sandwich, yeah.
that's a reach.
What the fuck is it? Oh. What the fuck? Okay, so Sandwich declared Richie with a Pinfu, then Richt cheat to advance his N Shanten Chinitsu, and Marisa cheat for Tanyao Dora. Who, yeah, drew shot by Nan. He doesn't want to discard this because it's dangerous against all of them. And Meido dealt in.
Into Taneo Sanshoku Doraichi.
Oh wow, it was Senshoku. Man, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, Hat's too strong, man. I don't know why Meido pushed that
Well,
Basso
take a look at
instead of one
it.
of his-
It's Yakuman. It's Yakuman in the making.
Nah, that's not going. Oh man, he's going for it.
He's going for it.
I mean, Marisa has no word tiles. Rick has one. Sandwich has one. There's actually, I think it's just going to be Honitsu Yaku Yaku Chanta or something, but we'll see. Oh, it's Dabadon, so that's Haneman.
Well,
Yeah,
it might also be Honorato. It might also be Honorato, Toitei, Honitsu.
Based Meido. Yeah, this is pretty scary hand.
Yeah, but now he's going to have some well, technically with another Chundro.
Yeah, but all the other players have already pretty low Shanten, so they might push back, especially because he dropped his Toitsu of Suso, so it's obviously Honitsu, not Toitoi. So they can pretty much discard anything that's in Manzu or Sozu without fear, right?
I see that none of the players have any kind of Pinzu that are, well, bound to be discarded. And
Yeah, so for example, Sandwich now had this E-pin floating, but he was afraid of possible Baiman. If it's Toitoi Honitsu Honroto Yaku 3. So he decided to discard Pawan instead. And now he's Tenpai.
But will he discard Papin? He did. It's Upin. So it's Nobetan wait for Richie Aka. Richie
Richie,
Akadora.
Akadora, yeah. Yeah, possibility of Mangan. That's
And
pretty good
Meido
hand.
is in Tenpai. On Ipin it's going to be
Hanuman,
Honitsu Yakuhai Frichanta. And yeah, he's going to push, he has no other choice.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot of his weight left though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically Merisei is not going to discard the Supin at all.
No. Yeah, he decided to fold. I think he could have pushed Chuan here because it's one chance.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. It's probably not worth it. Oh, 3-6.
But you will have to discard.
It's
Yeah.
Richie Nomi
Rich.
with Kan Yampi,
Absolute
which is
madness.
already once out.
And Meido had dealt in. And it's going to be Mangan. So it's Richie. Richie Dora 3.
Richie Doka. Yeah. Boring Mahjong wins again, man. Yeah. I think this is the
Continue
point
the
where
onslaught.
Team Whale will have to start to go
Destroy
for
them
Desperation Yakuza.
all.
Alright, so that's Nansankyoku.
Mm-hmm.
Dora is Chua.
By the way, which spelling is more correct? Chuan or Qan?
Well, Chuan is the OG Chinese way of saying it, but like if you watch the stream on Abema, they use both because Q1 is easier to pronounce. I wonder what. Yeah.
So I think Marisa is going for Chitoi right now.
Nah. Well, it's one of those hands where you can go both for Chitoy and for regular Richie,
or Ipeiko,
efficiency
even.
based. Yeah.
So Richt has pretty.
The problem is he has no Dora and no Akka, so if you would go for Chitoy, it would not be very expensive.
Yeah, but he can just keep the Dama while being safe and
Yeah.
end the game ASAP since he's in the huge
Yeah, he
lead.
has pretty big lead. And rigged is now the Ishanten for Tanya Chitoitsu. So I wonder what will he do. Yeah, meanwhile Meido's hand is not advancing at all, which is unfortunate because he really wants to keep this Renchan alive. And Sandwich has now entered
I think Maida is just
Ishanten.
going to rush
No,
Tanya.
that's Rianshanten. Who, rigged?
No, Maido. Because
Yeah, possibly. To keep his friend.
this Renchan is his lifeline.
Yeah, but he's still. Yeah, that's still Sanshanten, right? So. And rigged Tsumogiri the Dora. Because he wants to go for Tanyao. Meanwhile, Marisa is Ishanten for.
Chitoi.
Yeah.
No, not Chitoi.
No,
It's
Ipeiko or Sanshoku.
yeah. Ipeiko with
Yeah.
possible painful payoff.
Yep.
And yeah. That's going to be a possible
Oh,
painful.
this is a really beautiful hand. It's Ipeiko on. It's Yasume Ipeiko Takame Sanshoku. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And Sumo. That's another.
Sumo machine.
Yeah, if he gets Ura, that's Hanuman.
Will he? Nope, he don't.
Still, that's a pretty big lead for Team Hat right now. Yeah, he's leading by nearly 30,000 points, so yeah, if their team can avoid any further big dealings, then they're pretty set for winning the tourney.
So I guess all that shit talk paid off in the end.
Yeah, I mean, Team Hat has been playing solidly for most of the tourney. I mean, I can't really remember any terrible misplays on their part.
Most of all, they had a lot of luck with sumos, but as always.
Yeah, even now, Marisa hand is quite decent, so I think he has this. Although Rigged might make it with his Menpinta. So Rigged has an interesting shape in his hand right now that I like to highlight. Is the 3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 of Binzu. It's an irregular 3-sided weight because it's a Ryanmen for 6, 9, but also a Kanchan for 4. So I see a lot of people in friendlies that when they have this shape, they just drop the Kanchan component, especially if it's like a 1 in 1, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 shape. But if you want to get good, you should keep this shape.
I mean, from this hand I would discard the Suman as the first tile.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable.
And I would discard it before the pay, to keep the pay as safe tile.
And now Sandwich has entered Damaten for...
Is it Itsu?
No, it's not Itsu. He has no Yaku, but he wants to improve it. Yeah. And Rigged has now a very wide Ishanten. And Marisa Ricci, it's Pinfu Dora with weight, or no, it's not Pinfu. Ipe Kodara with Pawan, Kampawa. And Sandwich is thinking that if he should declare Ricci to chase because... And he decided to stay Dama with Shampoo. Okay.
Shampoo no Yaku.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have Ricci with Yamen. I suppose he wants to make Chinitsu because he's far behind, but he's Oya, so winning this Ricci would get him Rencha. Also, Meido seems to be going for Open Tanyao with Dora Dora Aka, so manga. And he is Ishanten, yes, but his weight is very bad. Yeah, Rigged is also Ishanten. And Sandwich decided to Tsumogiri Ricci on the Shampon. Because, yeah, why the fuck not? And Rigged is under a lot of pressure now.
He's out of time.
Fold. Yeah, he decided to fold. Which is an understandable decision. Because his Kanchan for Rosso has already 3 out, so that's not going anywhere. So you will have to destroy that Kanchan and make another weight. But he decided to cheat.
So he's back into Ishanten.
Yeah.
And now what?
Yeah, now what exactly?
And now he has to discard.
Yeah, he folded again, and then Marisa Tsumos his Ipeku Kanchan because yeah, hats have all the flow.
So yeah, basically thanks to this chi he gave him this.
You can know that in advance though, and it's Bangang. So yeah, GG hats.
Yep, so we have basically the case of single player Mahjong. So I think it's going to be difficult to crack this in the final round.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yeah, hot players are going to send their best players last.
Yeah, well, the other teams won't lose as long as they keep winning, right?
Maybe we'll see some Gyakten Rakman. But anyway, thank you very much, sjaalman, for very interesting and insightful commentary. I believe that a lot of players have learned a bunch of new stuff about the game, especially advanced ones that are not included in Richie Book 1.
Man, Richie Book 1 is I mean, it's decent for efficiency, yeah, but all the other chapters are like sketchy outlines.
I mean, it's the thing that you learn with him, like first 3 months of playing Mahjong, and any further advanced tactics you have to learn all else by yourself or by reading Japanese literature or spectating Tenho games.
Yeah, but yeah, I learned most of the stuff by just reading websites in Japanese with a dictionary plugin in my browser. So
years ago, there were also a few interesting articles on Osamuko blog, but I don't think it's continued.
Osamuko blog is pretty dead, yeah, and there's actually not a terrible lot of articles there. It's I don't know, man. Also, author of Richie Book 1 has he put some PowerPoints on his GitHub that explain a bit more intermediate concepts. So yeah, if you want to get good and you can't into Japanese, you should check them out, definitely.
By the way, is Dan Achiba playing Tenho?
Yeah, I think so.
What kind of Dan is he?
I have no idea. I don't know what his IGN is.
Mm-hmm. Well, figures.
I think he's at least. I think he's either Tokujo or like maybe 7-dan. Probably Tokujo.
Mm-hmm. Right. So again, thank you very much, and I hope you'll have a pleasant the pleasant screening of the final.